everybody. I think we'll get started. More people are going to be trickling in as we go. That's usually the way it works here. And thanks for coming tonight. This is kind of a special edition of Bitter Tuesday. Usually we do it the last Tuesday of the month. But our special guest, Joe Doyle, wait, Joe, I'm going to talk about him in a second, who is a Berklee graduate. He was in the New England area, wanted to come check out the school and perhaps play with some folks. So I was more than happy to put this special round together. And I actually included some people here who are going to be Nashville bound. So, it's all about the networking too. So, there's always a method to my madness. But our special guest, Joe, he left for Nashville in, 1988?
Correct.
And he is now a pro writer, a veteran of the Nashville scene. His songs have been recorded by many artists, a couple of small ones like Reba McEntire and Martina McBride and, Joe Diffie and Kenny Rogers and, the list goes on and on and on. You've had a couple of number one singles.
Alabama, yeah.
Alabama, he had a number one single with Alabama, and he had a number one single with Rhett Atkins. So he's had a lot going on for him in his great life in Nashville. So really thrilled to have him. And this is our Bluebird Cafe here in the round. We're emulating the Bluebird where Joe happens to play probably. Do you play much anymore there? Or?
About twice a year.
About twice a year. Anybody who goes to Nashville, you got to go check it out and compare notes. Come back with your feedback. And joining Joe are some other great individuals here. We have, to Joe's right, we have Charles Johnson, great singer-songwriter. Next to Joe, we have Kate Cameron. Kate, are you heading to Nashville?
I'm only third semester, so...
Oh, so maybe, but not yet.
Maybe, probably, I hope so.
All right. And then we have on piano, Nicky Rood. And then we have Shannon Selig next to her, and Shannon already made the move to Nashville, and she signed with some management. She's actually on tour right now, touring around, so she decided to drop in while she was up here and show us her stuff. And Ben Kirsch is accompanying her tonight. I think you're going to enjoy it. And Joe is going to act as our MC since he is a Bluebird veteran, and I'm going to let him take it from here.
All righty. Welcome, everybody. It's wonderful to be back here in the big city. Other than all the honking horns and all that craziness, I ascended from South Station, and I live in the woods. I've got some land out in the woods, and everybody's beeping the horn at everybody, and I don't know, everybody's got an issue up here, but you guys are used to it, I guess. So I want to play, I guess I'll start. This is a song that Jason Aldean recorded on his Relentless record a couple of years ago. It's called Back in the Cigarette. It's 2 a.m. in my new home. There's a motel room. There's an ashtray full of Lucky Strikes and a half-spent case of warm Bud Light, counting regrets and fighting back tears, retracing the steps and getting nowhere, calling your name, it's a waste of my breath. There's no reaching you across this cold, empty bed, stirring up ashes, and trying to find passion, but there's no love left. It's like trying to put smoke back in this cigarette. Come sunrise, guess I'll check out and ditch this town. Put a few more miles between us, keep driving till I find a man, broken trust. Hanging my hopes on highway signs. If I lie here, I might just lose my mind. Calling your name, it's a waste of my breath. There's no reaching you across this cold and empty bed, stirring up ashes and trying to find passion where there's no love left. It's like I'm trying to put smoke back in this cigarette. I may never know your reasons why. Someday I'm gonna see the good in your goodbye. 'Cause calling your name, it's a waste of my breath. There's no reaching you across this cold, empty bed, stirring up ashes. Oh, and I try to find passion where there's no love left. It's like I'm trying to put smoke back in this cigarette.
Thank you.
Which way you guys want to go? From Oakland, California, right?
Yes, sir.
And
Yes, sir.
who were some of the folks that influenced you musically coming up?
I grew up listening to Dave Matthews, Bruce, and Johnny Cash.
All right, it's a good
Yeah.
trio.
I wrote this song about the women in my family. I have twin sisters. My mom has 3 sisters. It's about them. I wrote it with them in Montana. It's called Crazy Horse. Your days outnumbered. Find a way to push on through. Fighting a good fight. You got a girl that looks like you. Your days outnumbered. You find your girl and tell her twice. With feathers on your sundress, your spirit burns and never dies. So ride down that open road into the mountain sky. Ride, find that crazy horse with your sister's eyes. But you're hidden art folds between that bridge and burning house. Just trusting your instincts, your better half will come around. And ride down that open road into the mountain sky. Ride, find that crazy horse with your sister's eyes. Hey, you're strong and clever. Tattoos and eagle eyes, don't ever see, never. Back walls, you way to cry. Oh, strong and clever. Tattoos and eagle eyes, don't ever see, never. Back walls, you way to cry. Oh, strong and clever. Tattoos and eagle eyes, don't ever say never. Back walls, you way to cry. Oh, strong and clever. Tattoos and eagle eyes, don't ever say never. never. Back when I was you, we'd cry and ride down that open road to the mountain sky. Ride, find that crazy horse with your sister's eyes. Oh.
I've never played this one live before, so I hope it goes pretty good. This is called Business and Pleasure, and I wrote it about my really, really great friend. She was telling me this story about how she's been working with this guy and kind of developed a crush on him, and I thought that's so relatable, so that same night I wrote this song in like 20 minutes. So I hope you guys like it. I should not mix business with pleasure. Thinking of the thought is such a risky endeavor. All I know is the smell of his cologne when he walks on by. Alarm clock Tuesday, kill me now. Getting dressed and putting makeup on like writing my vows, just to make a good impression for those 6 or 7 seconds when I see his face. Maybe look my way, and then I'll change the subject for the rest of the day. He's so out of my league, it's hard to feel pretty, you know. When he's looking so beautiful, it sure take a whole lot of whiskey for such a risky endeavor. Mixing a concoction of business and pleasure, yeah. Oh. Only if I had a glass just to calm my nerves, I'll be stumbling to him fast as well as fired from work. Every time I go out, I pray I'll run into him just to have an excuse to say I know you, and then I'll change the subject till he gets a clue. He's so out of my league, it's hard to feel pretty, you know. When he's looking so beautiful, it sure take a whole lot of whiskey for such a risky endeavor. Mixing a concoction of business and pleasure. Oh, oh, oh no. He's so out of my league, but when he speaks, it's enough to overrule my conscience, babe. It's so hard to feel pretty when you're looking at someone you don't even know, looking so damn beautiful, and he's so out of my league. It's hard to feel pretty, you know. When he's looking so beautiful, it sure take a whole lot of whiskey for such a risky endeavor. Mixing a concoction of business and pleasure, yeah. Oh no. Thank you.
Atta girl. All right, everybody. I'm going to sing a song of mine. It's called Together in September. I'm usually very dependent on these beautiful black and white keys as a writer, and over the summer I was like, you know what, I really gotta try to not do that all the time, and so I just took my notebook and went for a run, and with my notebook, yeah, it was weird looking, but I went down to the river and I started working on a song, and I called my friend Ben over here, and I said, Ben, I need you to come over and play some guitar for me. I got these ideas and these chords and these lyrics, just come over. He's like, all right, I'll be right there. And then he got there and we started working on it. He's like, God, we're so Berklee right now. We started working on it together right by the docks. So this is Together in September. he's going, but it's getting me excited, alright. Every time your name appears on my phone, I get a feeling that's so hard to deny. But you're 3,000 miles away. That doesn't mean we can stay. We're gonna be together in September. I don't mind waiting, though the summer's taking forever. Just remember, every little minute I got without you in it is leading to the moment when we'll be together in September. You were here today, I'd throw my plans away and take you over to the river now. Share a bottle at the docks and hide it from the cops. Pretend like no one else is around. If you weren't 3,000 miles away. But that doesn't mean we can't stay. We're gonna be together in September. I don't mind waiting, though the summer's taking forever. Just remember, every little minute I got without you in it is leading to the moment when we'll be together in September. Oh, you're 3,000 miles away. But that doesn't mean we can't say we're gonna be together in September. I don't mind waiting, though the summer's taking forever. Just remember, every little minute I got without you in it is leading to the moment when we'll be. Oh, it's leading to the moment when we'll be together in September. Together in September. Together in September. Thank you. Give it up for Ben Kirsch.
Very nice.
All right, so because there's been a lot of tempo stuff going on, I actually think I'm known as a ballad girl. So I'm going to start with a ballad. This is actually a song that Nicky and I wrote a couple months ago. She sent me this idea over Skype because I'm in Nashville now, and so we kind of put our heads together and came up with this, and I'm in love with this song now, and it really just, we're kind of on the same page in our lives, and it's really neat to kind of come together and write this. So this is called Out Loud. I can't let you slip away, so don't ask me to. We can make it if we try. We can pull through. Should've told the truth, should've told you how I feel. But I was stupid, I was scared to let you take the wheel. You are all that I need, you're the air that I breathe. It's clear you're a part of me. No one kissed me like you, makes me laugh like you do. You were different, I knew, but I never I shouldn't keep you guessing, shouldn't keep on playing games. I thought you'd read it in my eyes, see it written on my face. Oh, you are all that I need. You're the air that I breathe. It's clear you're a part of me. No one kissed me like you, makes me laugh like you do. You were different, I knew, but I never told you out loud. Oh, I never told you out loud. Now you've gone and moved 1,000 miles away. Second chances don't come every day. I wish that I'd found all the words to say how I loved you inside. Oh, 'cause you are all that I need. You're the air that I breathe. It's clear you're a part of me. No one kissed me like you, makes me laugh like you do. You were different, I knew, but I never told you out loud. Oh, I never loved you out loud. Thank you, guys. Thank you, Nicky.
What a treat to be here. This is amazing, the talent that students have. It's kind of humbling, actually. But great to see, that you guys are really on it, It's just, I was, when I was here, I was a drummer when I started out here. And so I had to teach myself to play guitar and piano. And luckily, being unique is a big part of how success comes as a songwriter, and not necessarily as an artist, but as a writer, you have the liberty of messing up now and again, as long as your songs are great, and you got to get those people to be interested in them. And this song I'm going to play next, Tim McGraw recorded it on his Southern Voice record just a couple of years ago. But it took a long time. It took, we wrote the song in 2002 and didn't come out until 2009. So for you guys, that's like half your life, half of it, For me, it was, it was a few beers. So. But this is called Forever 17, oddly enough. But. Let's be honest, you're not flawless, but you're as close as anything I've seen. You're not the woman you envision, but your life, it ain't a broken time machine. No, it's not that bad. It's really not that bad. A little midnight Chardonnay, smooth the edges off the day. A little taste of Mary Jane, making you feel young again. All those years around your eyes, they always take you by surprise. You've been living in a dream forever 17. A reckless lover, a father figure. Now you search for both in every man you meet. And you're not a mother, and sometimes you'll wonder if a son or daughter just might make your life complete. No, you don't need someone else. You know, it's hard enough to learn to love yourself. A little midnight Chardonnay, smooth the edges off the day. A little taste of Mary Jane, making you feel young again. All those years around your eyes always take you by surprise. You've been living in a dream forever 17. So cheers and here's to one more decade. Blown away the same. Never, never land. Honey, that's okay. Who the hell would want to live forever anyway? A little midnight Chardonnay, smooth the edges off the day. Little taste of Mary Jane, makes you feel young again. Those years around your eyes always take you by surprise. You've been living in a dream forever, forever, forever 17. Thank you all so much for listening.
That was awesome. This next song is called I Was There. I wrote most of my songs. I'm a slow writer too, but I write most of my songs about other people. This one's about me, sort of. Really frustrated with women and songs and my guitar. I wanted to break the fucking thing, but this is what I just decided to write about that instead of trying to write about another person. So that's what this is about. It's called I Was There.
Hello, ain't you coming? Never come to my soul's. It's been going and it goes and it goes. Oh, I hate to be alone. Yeah, I hate to be alone. Yeah. So find some color in the morning sun and find some people to love. We'll find some color in the morning sun and find some people to love. It's everything to know the story of it comes and it goes. It's everything I know. Yeah, well, I was there when the music went soft, and I was there when they learned to talk, and I was there. Yeah, well, I was there. Tight. take your time. Boy, you never made a single dime. You're sitting there, you wrapped your arms. Oh, you hate to be alone. Yeah, you hate to be alone. Yeah. So find some color in the morning sun, and find some people to love. And find some color in the morning sun, and find some people to love. It's everything I know. The story of it comes and it goes. It's everything I know. Yeah, well, I was there when the music went soft, and I was there when we learned to talk, and I was there. Yeah, well, I was there. So, it's everything I know. The story how it comes and it goes. It's everything I know. Yeah, well, I was there when the music stopped, and I was there when we learned to talk, and I was there. Yeah, well, I was there. Oh.
Actually gonna follow up on this concept. This is basically about the exact same topic, about kind of like myself having an awful day. Women too? Not particularly, but you're close. No. This song's called "Can't Catch a Break," and it's kind of self-explanatory. Every move I ever made is giving more than I could ever try to take. I know what I want shouldn't be this hard to find. I ain't asking for much, just a little of your time. I'd go for miles in the rain and jump through fire to find a way. I try, but I just can't catch a break. You got it all. You don't even try. I've been through hell, and I'm barely getting by. I'm falling like a brick thrown from a building, baby. You keep calling that girl that doesn't even want to see you, babe. I'd go for miles in the rain, jump through fire. I just can't catch a break. Oh. I try to hide, I've bottom lies, I wipe the tears from my eyes, I walk walk through fire, drenching rain. Nights and nights have gone and came. I feel like I wouldn't die. I'm holding on for dear life. I'd go for miles in the rain, jump through fire to see your face. I'd train, but I just can't catch a break. Thank you.
Oh goodness, that's such a good tune, man. Alrighty. This next tune I'm gonna do is a song I wrote over the summer. I went through another. I know a lot of these are happening over the summer. Goodness, I promise that the one after this won't be from the summer.
You must have had a good summer.
It was a good
summer.
summer. Well, not to get all deep in Dr. Phil on you guys, but I went through a pretty terrible breakup back in August 2010. And there were things I should have said to that guy that I didn't really say during that breakup. He kind of did all the talking, and that wasn't really cool. So I wrote this song sort of as my way of getting closure on that, because I was a very lonely girl during that relationship. So this is called Rather Be Alone Than Lonely. Those road trips to nowhere were the best times of my life. I didn't mind the traffic, 'cause you were by my side. Those days are like a song I used to know. Been clinging to their memory, too scared to let them go. I don't wanna leave, I don't wanna leave, maybe we're okay. Baby, can't you see, baby, can't you see, I'm crazy if I stay. Take your roses and excuses, you can leave them on the shelf. Don't keep telling me you're sorry, save your words for someone else. I'm so tired of pretending the way we always do. I'd rather be alone than lonely with you. Loving you was easy, you never made it hard. Now we're strangers in the bedroom and silent in the car. If losing you means finding me, I'm gonna take my chances, though it's far from easy. I don't wanna leave, I don't wanna leave, maybe we're okay. Baby, can't you see, baby, can't you see, I'm crazy if I stay. Take your roses and excuses, you can leave them on the shelf. Don't keep telling me you're sorry, save your words for someone else. I'm so tired of pretending the way we always do. I'd rather be alone than lonely with you. I don't wanna leave, maybe we're okay. Baby, can't you see? can't you see? I'm crazy if I stay. So take your roses and excuses. You can leave them on the shelf. Don't keep telling me you're sorry. You should feel sorry for yourself. Yes, I'm done with pretending the way we always do. I'd rather be alone. Whoa, I'd rather be alone than lonely with you.
Oh man, that is one of my favorite songs of Nicky's. I don't know how I'm gonna sing after that. All right, well, we're gonna do an up-tempo song now called Joyride, and I wrote this song because it's what I always wanted to do on my 16th birthday, but I was too scared my dad would catch me. So I wrote a song called Joyride, and this is it. You guys will understand me in a minute. September 3rd, 10:30 p.m. I was lying wide awake in my bed, counting down the seconds and holding my breath, waiting for a signal, and then knew that I would hear that rock tapping at the window pane. Knew that I would climb on down, a short jump into your arms. We went for a joyride, spinning our wheels, we drove all night, riding around in my daddy's truck. Wonder what he'd say if he saw us under the moonlight, holding each other till the sunrise. Ain't no way he's gonna stop us now. Keep on driving till we're out of town on our joyride. Sneaking up the walk, the sun over the barn, he leaned in for a kiss. My heart skipped a beat, it was the best sweet 16 that I had ever dreamed. Knew that once I took a step and walked through the open door, Daddy would make quite sure that I would never see him again. We went for a joyride, spinning our wheels, we drove all night, riding around in my daddy's truck. Wonder what he'd say if he saw us under the moonlight, holding each other till the sunrise. Ain't no way he's gonna stop us now. Keep on driving till we're out of town on a joyride. I was right, he was mad, but can't erase all the fun I had. I felt remorse, but no regret, 'cause heaven knows I'll never forget. We went for a joyride, spinning our wheels, we drove all night, riding around in my daddy's truck. Wonder what he'd say if he saw us under the moonlight, spinning our wheels, we drove all night. Ain't no way he's gonna stop us now. Keep on driving till we're out of town Thank you, guys. And a round of applause for Ben. He actually wrote a lot of the accompaniment for that song and those hits in that chorus bridge there. So.
Goodness. I want to play something new, which is kind of odd for me. I always rely on some so-and-so cut this, so-and-so cut this. I want to play something new. I'm kind of excited about it. It's called Cornfield. Got the guitar there. I started riding my bicycle this year down the country roads past my house, and literally this house is something that I would pass every day, and I didn't have an instrument when I wrote it. I wrote it just riding down the road with no guitar. And it's called, I'll tell you what it's called. It's called Cornfield, just in case you forgot. Played a couple years of high school ball. I was pretty good with no college call. So I served some time for Uncle Sam. But uniforms and guns wasn't who I what you get is what you see. Overalls and John Deere green, and it's up and out to the rooster crow. It's back and forth between the rows. It's stuck in knee-deep mud, spinning tractor wheels. And it's beg for rain and curse the sun, bleed the bank till harvest comes. Ain't I caught living, but that's the deal. And your front porch view is a two-lane road, and your backyard is a cornfield. I may not get rich, but that's alright. Yeah, I get mine honest, I can sleep at night. I got mortgage land and mouths to feed, and a faithful wife who believes in me. I'll be a humble-hearted farmer, proud till they bury me. And there's a fertile ground, and it's a up and out to the rooster crow. It's a back and forth between the rows. It's stuck in knee-deep mud, spinning tractor wheels. And it's a beg for rain and curse the sun. It's a bleed the bank till harvest comes. Ain't I caught living, but that's the deal. And your front porch view is a two-lane road, and your backyard is a cornfield. Ain't no such thing round here as 9 to 5, 'cause it ain't a job, it's a way of life. And it's a up and out to the rooster crow. It's a back and forth between the rows, stuck in knee-deep mud, spinning tractor wheels. Beg for rain and curse the sun, bleed the bank till harvest comes. Ain't I caught living, but that's the deal. Your front porch view is a two-lane road, and your backyard is a cornfield. Cornfield.
Thank you.
I wrote this next song. It's about a girl. It's called Squirrel.
Your blue eyes sing a song to me. I hear it when I go to sleep. Hold my eyes so I can't see, and tell me when to breathe. Your blue eyes sing a song to me. And I hear it when I go to sleep. Hold my eyes so I can't see, and teach me how to breathe. All we ever had was each other, and all we ever had was each other. Well, all we ever had was each other, and all we ever had was each other. Go take my heart and make it beat. Go take my heart, it's yours to keep. Driving straight into the sea, where you want me. Oh, all we ever had was each other, and all we ever had was each other. Well, all we ever had was each other, and all we ever had was each other. Your blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, your 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 blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes, blue eyes. And all we ever had was each other. Well, all we ever had was each other. Well, all we ever had was each other. Well, all we ever had was each other.
Thanks.
I'm gonna switch it up a little bit. This is Country Night, right? This song was kind of inspired by Red Solo Cup, and I was really jealous of that song, that I've never written a song like that before, and I'm like, I have to write a song like that because I should learn how to do that. And so this song is about seeing a guy and being instantly attracted, but all you know about him is the beer he drinks. This is called PBR. I saw you standing across the room, talking to some friends you must have knew. I don't know who you are, but I know one thing, you like PBR. Shirt was plaid, eyes blue, gel in your hair about 6'2". I don't know who you are, but I know one thing, you like PBR. On Friday at 10 p.m. you'll find him with a drink in his hand. You'll see him from afar across the room at the bar, drinking PBR. He don't mind the stares, when he order, he don't care. I don't know his name, but I don't think it's Jack or Jose. One big smile on his face can brighten your whole day. I don't know who you are, but I know one thing, you like PBR. On Friday at 10 p.m. you'll find him with a drink in his hand. You'll see him from afar, across the room at the bar, drinking PBR. I haven't seen him since. Don't know where he's from or where he's been. I know everybody in this town, and the next time that I see him, I will buy a round, and I know what to get, 'cause I'll never forget when I saw him from afar, across the room at the bar, drinking PBR. Thank you.
That's a little known fact. They did win a blue ribbon, and that's why it's called Pabst Blue, but it was in the 1800s. That's when last time they won that blue ribbon.
I didn't know that. I can't even drink.
Is that about me or Joe?
But it's cheap. It's really cheap. That's the best.
I think it's adorable. All right, everybody, this next tune I'm going to do is the first song that I wrote in Nashville when I was on the Nashville trip, which, by the way, if anyone has not been on that trip, talk to Pat Pattison over here. That's something you need to do while you are at Berklee. It is like, it's just mandatory, you know? It's like breathing. You just have to kind of do it. So I highly recommend it. This is a song I wrote down there, and it's called I Don't Care. It features Ben on the guitar.
You come around to say goodbye, but instead you stay the night. Then you're gone before the sun has time to wake. And I try to call, I try to text, try not to cry and do my best, but I'm the phone call you're afraid to make. If you wanna be alone, I gotta let you know that I don't care if you never think of me. No, I don't care if we never meet again. The pain and heartache are bruises I can bear, but the hardest part is pretending like I don't care. It doesn't sting, it doesn't burn each time I slip into your shirt, the one you left behind to help me fall asleep. And I know it's time to throw away the broken memories that I saved. You're like tequila, I'm afraid to keep. If you wanna be alone, I gotta let you know that I don't care if you never think of me. No, I don't care if we never meet again. The pain and heartache are bruises I can bear. The hardest part is pretending like I don't care. All my friends think I'm doing fine, but moving on takes some
Thank you. And thank you for the class participation.
Right, wow. All right, so I'm torn right now. Do y'all want to hear a ballad or do you want to hear an up-tempo song? Come on. Yell it out. I can't hear you guys. Oh, I can only hear Dean. All right, well, I've got another ballad, so we'll do an up-tempo song right now. And this one's for Nikki. We're going to do Cheatin' Kind. So I got to let Ben tune down. All right, so everybody's had or known someone who's had that person in their life who just was a cheater. Well, let's just say I should have known mine was a cheating kind. So I wrote this song. It's called Cheatin' Kind, and it's very gritty Carrie Underwood country, and Nikki's in love with it. So we're going to do that for you. Cheatin' Kind. I swear I'm a nice person.
Sound of the engine cuts off halfway down the drive. I know he's trying to sneak on in and avoid another lie. A few nights this week he's been out past 3. Seems a tad suspicious if you care to ask me. And if that's not enough, let's take match the color of mine. The smell of her perfume and his breath soaked in wine. Not the jealous type that this girl's is my last line. Should've known you were the cheating kind.
Sorry, y'all. I'm getting a little too into that song. I'm singing myself out of it.
Snuggles up on close to me to overcome his guilt. Doesn't think he's ruined all the trust we built. Should've seen his face when I asked her name. His blank expression showed the truth he can't escape. And if that's not enough, the lipstick on his shirt doesn't match the color of mine. And his breath soaked in wine. I'm not the jealous type that this girl's is my last line. Should've known you were the cheating kind. Now I'm not the kind of girl to forgive or forget. Your one-night stands and stepping out, you're gonna regret. Forget the car and the clothes I bought, leave your keys and go. Your cheating ways came back around, you thought I didn't know. Lipstick on your shirt doesn't match the color of mine. Smell of her perfume and his breath soaked in wine. Not the jealous type that this girl's is my last line. Should've known you were the cheating. Should've known you were the cheating. Should've known you were the cheating kind. Should've known you were the cheating kind.
Thank you guys. Sorry about that. We record that song in C sharp because, as you can see, it is extremely high. With all this traveling, I've been slightly sick, and I just pushed right through that one. So thank you guys.
Champ status over there, guys. It's a true pro.
Did a great job.
I gotta stop writing songs that are way too high and hard.
You two are playing in town this week, right?
Yeah, we are
Where?
actually.
Yes.
We're playing at
Summertime.
McGann's on Thursday night. At starts at 8:30. There's a
Believe
bunch
so.
of people there. So yeah, she's opening. I'm headlining there. So it's $5 if you buy it online, $8 at the door, and everyone who buys in advance wins one of my tour packages.
She has T-shirts and all sorts of
So
cool stuff.
you can be entered to win that if you buy in advance. So, and if not, you can just buy stuff there. We have great T-shirts and hats and things.
Yeah.
Anybody hear the guitar? Has anybody heard of Luke Bryan? Here, he's a-
Never. I'm just kidding.
Can I hear a little more guitar? I wrote this song with Luke a few years ago. It's on his first album. I can't remember. Al Stay Me, I think is what the album is called. Well, this is called Tackle Box. I'd like to thank Stan for letting me borrow his guitar tonight. It's always an adventure to take an instrument you hadn't touched before and go, okay, let's play. This is a beautiful guitar, and I appreciate the gesture. It was 2 shades of brown, scratched up plastic, held extra line, lures, hooks, and matches. His last name engraved in brass, right there by the handle on the top. I'd slide it out of the back of his station wagon and lug it down the bank with my arm dragging. 'Cause I could hardly wait for him to lift the lid on that tackle box. 'Cause I'd sail with him across the South Pacific, stand beside him on the bow of that battleship, see him kiss the ground and thank the good Lord Jesus, watch him run to Grandma crying on the docks. He opened up, every time he opened up that old tackle box. He bit my hook and keep on telling stories of nickel cokes and girls and Sandlot glory, pickup trucks and peanut fields long before this town knew blacktop. Now I was almost riding shotgun down those dirt roads, taking turns on a jug of homemade shine, as he raced his buddies down through Mason Harbor, filling the sky with dust and kicked up rocks. He opened up, every time he opened up that old tackle box. Now he's been gone 20 years tomorrow. I'm still holding on to this one wish, that God above could let me borrow Grandpa for one more afternoon, one more fish. As I'd sail with him across the South Pacific, stand beside him on the bow of that battleship, see him kiss the ground and thank the good Lord Jesus, watch him run to Grandma crying on the docks. Yeah, he opened up, every time he opened up that old tackle box. It was 2 shades of brown, scratched up plastic. Thank you.
Song really took me there, man.
Thanks, man. I appreciate it. What a treat to be here. This is
Yeah.
it's like a time machine. I I was here 25 years ago, and everything has changed, except for me. I've changed a lot. Everything's different. There's no music stores up there. It's all coffee houses. But what a treat to be here and hear you guys, man. You guys are awesome.
It's a treat to have you, truly.
Yeah, I'm a lucky man. I haven't played or heard any of your music before tonight, so thanks. It really is a privilege. Again, I'm Charles. Thanks. This is the last song I have for you tonight. I'm a California boy, so it's about that. And I like to throw down on this one, so excuse me.
There's a fire getting started north of LA, and I feel the burning nearly every day. The flowers in the sky, they never fade, and I've been thinking about you since yesterday. Yeah, well, Sally, don't cry, the fireworks are starting. We'll make it if we try, I'll get us down the road alive. Then we're gonna drive it straight through the night. A California fire burning right down the line. We'll all draw Sally sitting right by my side. Yeah, well, freedom's never easy. It's the 4th of July. And she drives her truck down the 101. Yeah, we ran away, Lord, that girl could run. And she laughs at me when I act up. It's not a lot, yeah, but it's enough. She says, Charlie, don't cry, the fireworks are starting. We'll make it if we try, I'll get us down the road alive. And we're gonna drive it straight through the night. A California fire burning right down the line. We'll all draw Sally sitting right by my side. Yeah, freedom's never easy. It's the 4th of July. Then we're gonna drive it straight through the night. Like California fire burning right down the line. With long tall Sally sitting right by my side. Her freedom's never easy. And it's a long road home, but we still got to try. The feeling's getting stronger and we're too young to die. And I don't know much, but I know we gotta fight. Yeah, 'cause freedom's never easy. It's the 4th of July.
Thank you.
That's good. All right. I don't know if this is gonna be my last song or not. It might be. I don't know. We'll see. But anyways, this song, I've never really played this one live either before, but I did a little experiment over the summer and I just wrote a melody with no instrument. And then I tried to like add the chords in after to see, because I'm not that great. So I did a little experiment and it came out like this, which is really cool. It got me out of that 3-chord progression thing. It's called Just People. I hope you found what you're looking for. A pretty girl with a nice name that looks good with yours. I bet she's fixing you dinner while I'm here fixing myself to be thinner. I used to think what was wrong with me, but now I don't think. And the doctor keeps asking me, girl, what are you here for? Give me a bottle with a diagnosis in your honor. She's so pure, so simple. She wants a White House and a minivan. She don't break the rules. Oh, beautiful. I bet you're so content being her man. I'm not hopeless, but I don't get my hopes up no more. And I've got emotion, but I don't feel what makes me sore. And don't you try coming back once you realize what we are. We went through the motions and we conquered it all, but now we're just people living in a world so small. Yeah. Let's take it back to a bit ago, 'cause we were holding to each other, swore we never let it go. And then she came into the picture, to the passing eye, she's so much prettier. But lately you're not looking like yourself. I see a desert in your eyes, crying, save me from this drought. The sand you're digging's getting so deep, nothing I can do is say I died trying to make the leap. She's so pure, so simple, I bet you're never bored with her tactics. She don't break the rules, oh beautiful. She might as well be the devil's walking stick. I'm not hopeless, but I don't get my hopes up no more. And I've got emotion, but I won't feel what makes me so. And don't you try coming back once you realize what we had. We went through the motions and we conquered it all, but now we're just people living in a world so small. I'm not hopeless, but I don't get my hopes up no more, yeah. Ooh, yeah. I'm not hopeless, but I don't get my hopes up no more. And I've got emotion, but I don't feel what makes me sore. And don't you try coming back once you realize what we had. We went through the motions and we conquered it all, but now it's just people living in a world so small. Yeah. Thank you.
That's super catchy, girl. You have such a knack for writing that kind of stuff. It's really just awesome hearing you sing. Kate and I did a little country night concert here at Cafe 939. What was that, a month ago?
Yeah.
Was that something like that?
Something like that.
Yeah, that was super fun. I
That was
really
so
had fun
fun.
singing with you that night.
It was so good.
That was a good night.
Yeah.
Alrighty, so my final tune of this lovely, warm, cuddly, snuggly evening is going to be a new tune of mine. It's very, very, very new, and I realized I needed to have a bad girl song, because I tend to write a lot of like, oh, he was so great, and it's okay, we'll move on. The Lord is good, everything's beautiful, and rainbows, and this. I really just need a song that's gonna be like, you know what? Screw you. We need to have a song like that. So this tune I'm gonna sing for you now features Ben Kirsch again on the guitar. Can we get it around for Ben, please? And this tune is called You Won't Know a Bad Thing Till I'm Gone. Ooh, yeah, yeah. You're looking for trouble in a young blonde's eyes. You'll go through dozens, 'cause you never can decide. You're looking for a good time with a girl who bends the rules, but you don't realize that's what I was born to do. If no means yes and yes means more, then tell me, what are you waiting for? The camera's out of focus, how you gonna notice me? You won't know a bad thing till I'm gone. You think love's an audition, but you're wrong. I'm done waiting on you, cowboy. How you like me now, boy? Don't you understand you're not the only man in town, boy? They'll keep you chasing it all night long, but you won't know a bad thing till I'm gone. Yeah. Ooh, baby, I'm gone. Yeah. Oh no, you won't be getting another chance. I'm like a bullet, better catch me while you can. I don't know what you hope to gain from a girl inside zero jeans. She'll never be enough for you, no, she'll never be me. If no means yes and yes means more, then tell me, what are you waiting for? Camera's out of focus, when you gonna notice me? Yeah, you won't know a bad thing till I'm gone. You think love's an audition, but you're wrong. I'm done waiting on you, cowboy. How you like me now, boy? Don't you understand you're not the only man in town, boy? They'll keep you chasing all night long, but you won't know a bad thing till I'm gone. Come on, Ben. You won't know a bad thing till I'm gone. You think love's an audition, but you're wrong. I'm done waiting on you, cowboy. How you like me now, boy? Don't you understand you're not the only man in town, boy? They'll keep you chasing all night long. You won't know a bad thing till I'm gone. Oh, yeah, yeah, baby, I'm gone, yeah. 'Cause baby, I'm gone. Yeah, baby, I'm gone, yeah, yeah. Thank you so much, everybody.
All right, Nikki. Woo. All right, so I just want to thank Stan for having me up all the way from Nashville. This is so glad to be back here. I love these rounds. I think it's an incredible opportunity for everyone. And, you know, kudos to you guys. This is fantastic music. And thank you, Joe. It's an honor to play with you. So this last song is called Settling Down. And it's a song that I wrote. The first song I ever wrote from an actual experience of mine. And I started writing it, you know, as I was starting this relationship with this person. And I kind of wrote it as a prediction for what was going to happen. And about a week ago, I got a phone call from this person, and I was right. So you'll hear in the bridge, it's basically like I was right. He went back to the ex and, you know, and then, but yet called me up and said, well, I wonder what if we had ever tried and made it. And so anyway, I wrote the song in May and found out that I've got really good intuition. So this is called Settling Down.
It's 12:02 and I'm wide awake, stirring on the words you left with me. How you need some time just a little space. But in the end, I'm all you'll ever need. Here's the thing, you had your time. 2 years you let slip by, not saying what's really on your mind. So you went back to her, settled for settling down, not giving us a chance to work it out. Kept me holding on to you by saying that what we had was better than all you dreamed about. But when it came down to dare to dream or live with comfortable things, you settled for settling down. My friends say I should have spoken up, let you in and ignored the consequence. But despite my heart, my head stayed strong, kept a distance from fairy tale romance. Here's the thing, I had my chance, 2 years and I let it pass, never saying what's really on my mind. So you went back to her, settled for settling down, not giving us a chance to work it out. Kept me holding on to you by saying that what we had was better than all you dreamed about. But when it came down to dare to dream or live with comfortable things, you settled for settling. Down the road I know you'll find you think of me from time to time. Wonder what life could have been if you'd taken a chance and let me in. But you went back to her, settled for settling down, not giving us a chance to work it out. Kept me holding on to you by saying that what we had was better than all you dreamed about. But when it came down to dare to dream or live with comfortable things, you settled for settling down.
Thank you guys very much.
I'm going to close this out tonight and thank everybody for the wonderful sound they did back there, and Stan again, and Pat for having me in his class, and Mark today. And I want to play a song that I wrote 20 years ago. I was just a couple of years out of Berklee, and I was sitting at my baby grand at the house, and I wrote this chorus, and after I finished it, I said, "Oh, that's a nice verse." And obviously I was a little bit wrong, but this was a #1 for the group Alabama. Probably before some of you guys were born. This was a hit in 1995. So. I've got her photograph on a stand by the bed, 2 on the mantle and 1,000 my head. Can't believe how fast she's grown. Ain't supposed to be like this. Every time I look at her, I see how much I missed. miss the first steps, first words. I love you, Daddy, something I seldom heard. Oh, it hurts me so to watch my baby grow up in pictures. I send money down, do my best to do my part, but it can't compare what I pay here in my heart. And there's a one unanswered question weighs heavy on my mind. Will she ever understand all the reasons why I missed the first steps, the first words? I love you, Daddy, something I seldom heard. Oh, it hurts me so to watch my baby grow up in pictures. It takes all I have to keep the tears inside. What I wouldn't give if I could turn back time. I missed the first steps, the first words. I love you, that is something I seldom heard. Oh, it hurts me so to watch my baby grow up in pictures. Thank y'all. What a treat it was to be here with you guys. What wonderful talent. And, look me up if you guys come to Nashville. I've got a website, so joedoylesongs.com. And anybody that's here, a student, just if you have any questions about anything, if you're thinking about coming down, or always willing to help, because I know what it's like coming from here and making my way down there by myself. So I wish you all the best of luck, and thank you all so much for listening.
How about another hand for Joe Doyle? Thank you for visiting us. Shannon Selig, Kate Cameron, Nicky Rood, and Charles Johnson. Great job, guys. Our next bitter show, by the way, is in 2 weeks again, at the end of November, and we will have a special guest. Vance Gilbert. I don't know if you saw Vance last year, but Vance is a riot and a lot of fun. He's going to be performing. Stay tuned to the Facebook site for all the players that are coming. And then our last show before break will be on 12/11. So it's like every other week now, every 2 weeks until the end of the semester. And just to preview, like on 12/11, yours truly will be joining the round for the first time. So we'll see how that goes. All right, everybody, be safe. We'll see you next time.
Assuming it's